found something. Buenos Aires International Airport this morning. Now watch this.
Heralds.
Trail ends at the airport, but turns out that a top Providence operative owns a vineyard in the area. Don Yates, of infamous New York law firm Morgan, Yates & Cohn. And get this, is hosting his retirement party today.
She's infiltrated them. She's sending a message. She needs my help.
Could have fooled me.
You don't know her.
Anyway, if you're going after her, you'll need to deal with the Herald. Her name's Tamara Vidal, former CIA asset and political firebrand. She's a master of surveillance and the Constant's most trusted aide. She'll have eyes everywhere. You won't get far as long as she's in the game.
Why are you telling me this? I thought you were out.
Yeah. Old habits, I guess. Anyway, I need to go. See you around, 47.
No, you won't.
Because you're not an idiot. Let's just humor him. Yates likes his little games. Don't be long.
You got my message.
You'd never get caught on camera. Not unless you wanted to be seen. So what's the play?
You're not the only one who's been busy, 47. I'm this close to becoming the next Constant. I'll be able to dismantle Providence from the inside. Only one man stands in my way. Don Yates. That weasel was the partner's legal counsel for years. He's the top candidate. But remove him from the playing field.
It won't work. If Edward suspects...
I will convince him you acted alone. Retaliation for Grey. Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
The Herald, Tamara Vidal. She has eyes everywhere, and they're all fixed on you. The plan won't work unless we take her out.
She never leaves my side for long. Whatever your plan is, I'll help you if I can.
You're sure about this?
As sure as I'll ever be. Here, I got you an invitation, just like old times. Come find me when it's done. Good luck, 47.
Oh my gosh, be careful. The ground's super loose here. If we fall, we're going to seem like...
Ready, Pam? 3, 2, 1, and...
For more than 2 decades, New York... Oh, cut! Neil. Jeez, can you believe these people? I think the whole world is their playground.
Don't let them get to you, Pam. Let's just take it from the top.
Fine. You're right. For more than 2 decades, New York-based law firm Morgan, Yates & Cohn has been... For more than 2 decades, New York-based... Hey, asshole! For more than 2 decades, New York... Hey, asshole! What the hell is wrong with you? Go away!
Don't give him the satisfaction, Pam.
For more than 2 decades. Hey, asshole! What the hell is wrong with you? Go away!
Don't give him the satisfaction, Pam. He's clearly a jerk. Let's just go for a break.
Unbelievable.
Mr. Yates? It's Aaron, sir, from the firm. I came as quickly as I could.
Need clearance.
Yes, sir, I have the files.
Have it.
Sorry it took so long, but I had to access our remote server to print everything, and I couldn't get my VPN to... Right. Sorry, sir. I'll be right inside. You must be over the moon about that. You've been living alone here.
Bienvenidos to Viñeda Yates, señor. May I see your invitation, please? Gracias, señor. Enjoy the party.
All right there.
Tamara Vidal. I'm here for the tour, it seems.
Ah, yes. Miss Vidal. My apologies. I didn't recognize you. Let me sign you in.
Luther? Burnwood's flying solo. I want all eyes on. Let's see what she does. And Luther, redeploy the birds and key in on the party area. We're spread too thin. Too many blind spots. Anyone as much as sneeze in the wrong direction, I want to know about it.
They're all done. And I see your tour guide is none other than Gabriel Vargas, the state's chief winemaker. Well, this is a rare privilege. You and Don Yates must be very close.
Yes, about 400 meters, I should say.
Pardon me?
Never mind. I'll just wait here for my companion. Carry on.
Ah, Miss Birdwood? Mr. Yates said you'd be dropping by. Are you ready for the grand tour?
Who else will be attending?
Let me check. Just yourself, Miss Vidal, and Mr. Corvo Black, an employee of Mr. Yates from the New York office. He hasn't checked in with us yet. Would you like us to call him for you?
That won't be necessary. We'll go at our own pace.
No problem. I will tell Mr. Vargas, the chief winemaker, to expect your arrival. You are in for a treat.
What do you make of this?
Well, Yates wants us out of the way. There's a reason we're the only heralds going on this tour of his. He's buying a...
First time at the estate. Could you show me the lay of the land?
Certainly, senor. This is the visitor center. On your right is the tasting room, where we have a lovely selection of house cabernets. Upstairs is the dining and bar area, and over to your left are the bathrooms. If you peek over the railing, you can look down onto our state-of-the-art fermentation area. You can't go down, though. Staff only, I'm afraid.
Thank you. Most helpful.
My pleasure.
I take it you heard about Reggie West's hit, right? Nasty business. I suppose everybody needs a Corvo now and then. I wonder what he's doing here, though. At Yates' retirement. Yes, he's the kind of man who is close. I figure I'll call.
Corvo, got a message from the boss. Duty calls.
Let me guess, the Burnwood woman.
That's right. Yates has arranged for the chief winemaker to take Burnwood and Tamara Vidal on a grand tour of the estate. Wants you to tag along.
Not for my sparkling personality. This Burnwood woman sure has his panties in a twist. Wonder what the deal is.
Yates' business is his business. Just get yourself ready and sign into the visitor center. Oh, have a drink on my behalf.
I don't drink. Makes me sentimental.
Nothing quite spoils a party like your guests inexplicably dropping dead.
A couple of old money scions, Ingram and something Dutch sounding. I bet she...
Yeah,
You aren't telling me what I'm...
Senor.
Our Cabernet Soup. First, if you nurture the taste...
Does that mean this is plan A?
Hello? Personal space? Could you please go away?
Don't you think?
It's so leather forward, though, don't you think? Perhaps a little gunpowder for that matter. Ah, hi there.
Senor, may I recommend the house?
What'd you say?
What are you trying to hide from, mister? Bat?
Hi there.
Telltale, of course. Parents were political.
It's the damnedest thing, to be sure.
Hello there, and welcome to the Yates Wine Shop.
No, they were discreet about it.
I could use a drink.
Go ahead.
Diana Burnwood. Long time no see.
Forgive me, I can't quite place you, Mr.
Reaper. Tobias Reaper. We used to work for the same company. They went under.
Ah, yes. A shame what happened, but nothing lasts forever, I suppose. Oh, but where are my manners? This is my colleague, Tamara Vidal.
Miss Vidal?
What brings you to Argentina, Reaper? Are you one of Don Yates' clients?
Client? No. I'm more of a service provider.
Right. Well, it was lovely to see you again, Tobias. Now, if you'll excuse us, Tamara and I need to mingle.
Of course.
See you around.
She and her friends killed Yamazaki. Cassidy probably Bronson. How was she to Harold?
Hold on, let me get a glass of wine.
You're an adult. You know your limits.
A glass of red, please.
Certainly. May I present the House Cabernet Sauvignon? A melody of black currants and red cherries rises above on the palate.
It's not doing as much as I would like on the sides of
Find me a bottle of Pinot Noir, then we'll talk.
You heard the lady. I'm sure you have a Pinot in stock somewhere.
I'd go so far as to say they're akin to Acadian.
Yeah.
Good evening, sir.
So good.
Let's rejoin the fun.
Whatever you say.
Hello again, Miss Burnwood. Miss Vidal.
He is a polite one, isn't he?
Oh, Mr. Reaper is in many ways a man out of time.
And what is it you do, Reaper? Don't tell me. Banker.
Corporate liquidator.
Ah, so you're the guy nobody likes.
They so rarely get a chance to know me.
Sir, well, we really should be getting on.
Do you dance, Reaper?
I like to lose myself in a crowd.
Good. Perhaps we'll do a bit of that later. Dancing.
The night is young, Miss Vidal.
Let's head back to the party.
Fine by me.
Hey, yo, there's no need to flex. You ain't got to impress me.
I take it Edward told you to shackle. Any idea why?
You know why. Trust it first. Until Edward is satisfied you're not staying under a false flag.
I meant why you.
I suppose I'm more perceptive from those.
My guess is Edward's decision to make me a herald is not too popular with the other heralds.
We were at war about 5 minutes ago. Some people are funny like that.
But not you.
I admire the craft, the audacity. Everyone said Providence was untouchable and along you came. Way I see it, you did us a service.
That's cold. I like you more already.
Touché.
No, I tell you,
Tell me you
thought
didn't.
they were doing the world a favor.
Tell me
by
you
bumping
didn't
into
forget
the
this. Okay. I didn't forget the asado torch, Miguel. Didn't you, Pablo?
bitch, but
Why
How you been?
Miss Burnwood, Miss Vidal, we meet again.
We do indeed.
What are we supposed
You know, I just tried befriending you on social media, but your profile appears to be blocked for requests.
It's just a stupid.
In my line of work,
Good day to you,
privacy
sir.
is power.
Well, you certainly do take bland, generic tourist photos like nobody's business. Why, you've got every cliched attraction known to man, from the Sphinx to the Easter Island statues, but never with you in them.
No other law
Gamma
firm
Shah,
has this
Reaper?
kind of brand.
I generally try to keep out of photos myself.
People all over the world
Right.
know that Morgan
Would
Yates
you mind
and
taking
Cohen
a
are a
walk,
bunch
Reaper?
of soulless assholes.
I'd like to discuss
Good for
something
you.
on the QT.
No,
Tamara,
not good.
I think you have the wrong idea.
No,
94%
please.
of my
Lead the
cases
way.
never go to trial. Why?
Right this way.
Hey, good to see you.
I know a
Use the name
spot
of Morgan
away
Yates
from
and
prying
Co.
eyes.
They
So,
know the shit's
corporate liquidator. That must be exciting.
Nothing quite like it.
I bet. Weeding out the old and slow so that something new and
Hello,
fast
sir.
may
Have a
thrive.
lovely day.
Admirable. Say, do you have a business card? Or are those out of style?
I don't advertise. I rely strictly on word of mouth.
I see. Only as good as your latest job, huh? Must be stressful.
It keeps me on my toes.
I bet. What was your biggest job? The biggest fish you've ever liquidated?
The next one, Miss
Hello
Vidal.
there.
Always the next one.
Won't be long now. All right, no more bullshit. Who are you really?
I told you. Tobias Reaper, corporate liquidator.
Liquidator. Yes, you said. Do you take me for an idiot? Your also clever euphemisms may fool the plebs, but not me. Tobias Reaper does not exist. I was CIA. I know a half-ass sock puppet identity when I see one.
Who am I then?
I know you're Burnwood's assassin. What I don't know is why you're here or why she's covering for you, but it's off the point. You're my golden ticket to become the constant. So, are you going to admit it?
If I am who you say I am, Do you really think this was your best course of action?
It's 5 against 1.
Yes. See your mistake.
Let him get away!
Pablo.
Rather what? That seems a little tricky.
Why do you have to be such a baby all the time? Mr. Yates' gates are waiting. What are we supposed to do? The dinner is late because of... Who are you? Hey, you!
Mr. Yates, what can I do for you? A tour of the facility? At this hour? I didn't know we had investors come in. A private tour. Mr. Yates, with all due respect, we are about to harvest the Malbec. I hardly think this is the best use of my time. Fine, if you say so. Who is the audience? Diana Barnwood and Tamara Vidal? The politician Tamara Vidal? Okay. And the last one? Corvo Black? Is he your, fixer? The scary one?
A private tour of the estate. Diana, Vidal, and this fixer, Corvo Black. Black is a threat, but also an opportunity. Yates's own machinations are inconsequential. Joining the tour will give access to Vidal, away from the crowd.
Okay. I'll clear my station. Right. Thank you, Mr. Yates. Enjoy the... Why does he want me to play tour guide to his socialite friends? It's our best day.
He probably just wanted to show off, Patron. I know I would.
Hey. Hey, your partner.
Mr. Vargas, I have the 3 grapes you requested.
Hey there.
Welcome to Vignetta Yates. I'm Gabriel Vargas, chief winemaker, and I will be your tour guide. Any questions before we start?
Yes, but they're all above your pay grade.
We're good. Lead the way, Senor Vargas.
Follow me. First stop on the tour is the production floor, where our prize-winning Malbec grapes are processed. Our equipment is state-of-the-art, including a drag-in freezer unit. And last but not least, our grape crusher, industrial size for your disposal purposes.
Interesting.
Follow me, please. This is an industrial cold storage unit, useful for preventing cellular decomposition. It easily reaches temperatures of -10 degrees Celsius. Trust me, you don't want to stay inside for long.
No kidding. Hey!
Industrial cold storage unit, useful for preventing cellular decomposition. It easily reaches temperatures of -10 degrees Celsius. Trust me, you don't want to stay inside for long.
No kidding. Hey, there's no doorknob on the inside. Seems like a pretty glaring safety omission, if you ask me.
Probably soundproof, too.
And good luck getting a phone signal.
Follow me. This is our grape crusher. The destemmed grapes are crushed into a thick pulp by a powerful rotating cylinder, making each grape quite impossible to ID.
you had any workplace accidents?
What? Fall into the vat and get crushed to a pulp? You'd have to be a bona fide idiot. Waste of space, if you ask me.
Follow me, please.
Idiot. Waste of space, if you ask me.
Follow me, please.
What's the point? Ah, whatever. Ay, qué coño.
Next on our tour is the fermentation atrium. In these spacious tanks, which could easily be able to contain a couple of hundred human bodies, the sugars in the wine are converted to alcohol. This is also where we squeeze the must into a fine juice using our grape presser. Come along. This is the facility's grape presser, where the freshly crushed pulp is pressed through a fine filter, leaving only the flesh and skins behind. Much more efficient than the ancient practice of grape stomping, but also less personal.
So,
Callus 47. I believe I taught you better than that. I suppose this concludes the tour. See you later, Mr. Black.
Facility's grape presser, where the freshly crushed pulp is pressed through a fine filter, leaving only the flesh and skins behind. Much more efficient than the ancient practice of grape stomping, but also less personal.
So, this is what the little guy feels like.
Our large fermentation tanks are constructed from solid French oak, and each contain up to 500 gallons of grape must. You don't want to fall in, but if you do, at least you'll die happy.
Well, looks like an accident waiting to happen.
Occupational hazard. Eh, Burnwood?
Final stop, the barrel room. Nothing dramatic, just wine biding its time. The vault next door contains our most precious bottles, but the access doors are made from ballistic glass and can only be unlocked from the security room high above our heads. So, unless you're the Sparrow, don't get any ideas.
Remarkable.
Here comes Mr. Yates now. Perfect timing.
Ah, Miss Burnwood, is it not? Don Yates. Pleased to meet you. You come very highly recommended. As Chief of the Heralds, let me be the first to say welcome aboard.
Why, thank you, Mr. Yates. Rest assured that I will be following your every lead. Very closely.
Say, that reminds me. We're about to have a little Herald get-together up at the house. Just a modest toast to celebrate my forthcoming inauguration as Constant. You are, of course, most welcome to join us. I believe you shall make a fine herald. As the training wheels are off.
I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Capital. Right this way. Into the light. Oh, almost forgot. Courtesy, please nip down to the wine cellar and tell Mr. Flowers, the sommelier, to prep the 1945 Grand Paladin.
Flowers. Mr. Yates wants the 1945 Grand Paladin brought up to the house. Special occasion.
What? What, did aliens land on the front lawn? Have the ghosts of Jesus, John Lennon, and Eva Perón unexpectedly come for dinner? Help me out here. What could possibly be so special?
Above your clearance, Flowers. Just fetch it already.
Fine. What's the...
A meeting in the root cellar. And judging from Yates's choice of wine, some type of celebration. Likely a gathering of heralds, come to congratulate Yates on his upcoming promotion. Diana's presence, a calculated risk.
Passcode again.
Last year of World War II. If you have to look it up, shame on you.
Sir, I present to you the 1945 Grand Paladin.
Huh. Somehow I thought it'd be bigger. Come on, Flowers. Guests are waiting. Go on, get yourself patted down. We're still on alert from all
If
the
you want to
big
come
shots.
through, I'm gonna need to pat you down. You seem nervous. You got something to hide? All right, all good. Go on.
So here's the deal, Flowers. The boss is having a powwow with some employees, and discretion is the name of the game. I'm sure you figured that out already, you being a scholar and all. Don't discuss, disclose, or hell, even contemplate what goes down. Just set your mind to wool-gathering mode. You think you can do that for me, Flowers?
Worry not, Mr. Cortazar. I'm the very soul of discretion.
Good man. They're already at it. Go on, place the wine on the table. I'll pour it.
Decant.
Pardon me. I have always considered the heralds the unspoken heroes of Providence. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Flowers, our resident sommelier. I believe he has brought us something quite special. Perhaps you will educate us, Mr. Flowers.
This is the 1945 Grand Paladin. One of only 5 bottles in existence. The vintage is legendary, the proverbial unicorn wine. The year was hot, the wine's super concentrated, and thanks to hail and frost, the production was small. Only 300 bottles were ever produced. And when the vineyard was bombed during the closing days of World War II, only a single crate survived. It is said to have amazingly complex aromas with long, savory layers of fruit and spice flavors, and a silky texture. Enjoy.
Wonderful. Thank you, Mr. Flowers. Feel free to stick around in case our guests have questions. This wine was gifted to me by the Art Society in acknowledgement of my firm's legal services. It stands as a powerful reminder that Providence draws its strength not from force, but from partnership. We are but a few, and yet together we are unstoppable because we stand united. My friends, loyalty is everything, which is why we cannot allow traitors into our ranks.
Ah, yes. Here it comes.
This woman has waged bloody war on us. More than a dozen heralds and operatives dead. Your colleagues and clients, my friend, Ken Morgan. Not to mention the partners themselves, our founders, our benefactors. Make no mistake, this woman's hands are soaked in blood. Our blood. And Arthur Edwards, the new supreme head of Providence, is handing her the keys to the kingdom. Now, does that seem right to you, my friends? Does that sound like loyalty?
Absolutely
I
right.
agree. Yes.
Perhaps Edwards simply recognizes talent when he sees it. Perhaps this is why I am also in the running to become constant. And following this childish outburst, I dare say I am in the lead. Dawn.
What? You're lying, of course. Which only proves my point. You cannot be trusted, Miss Burnwood. This woman will be our downfall. That is, unless we take matters into our own hands. You are heralds, sworn to protect Providence against all threats, including inside ones. I have devised a plan. Together we can make it work, but you have to decide now, my friends. Are you with me?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm in.
Yes. I agree.
Listen to yourselves. Don Yates is not even appointed constant yet. And already he conspires to betray his master. I don't pretend to understand Edward's every move, but I do know that this man is an opportunist and unworthy of office.
Then you are a traitor to the heralds. The room is against you, Tamara. Stand down now or share her fate.
Edwards will hear about this.
I think not. I am sorry, but you brought this on yourself. Mr. Cortazar? Escort Miss Burnwood to my office. I'll join you shortly.
Right. Move it. Let's go.
I'm warning you, Yates. This will not go your way.
We need to get our stories straight. Diana Burnwood died today by the hand of her rogue Agent 47.
Remember, Flowers.
Tamara Vidal,
You never saw a
through
thing.
the assassin's disguise, was, alas,
I understand.
Quick! Clear the floor and get yourself a guard up. Good. I was beginning to worry.
Were you?
No. Listen up, 47. Yates will be here shortly. He'll have his thug Cortazar do his dirty work, but he won't pass up on the chance for a good gloat and a monologue.
So, private space? Kill room decor?
Exactly. We won't get another shot at this. Now sit down and blend in. When I provide a distraction, you just be ready to move.
Corvo, Pick up your damn phone. Plan B is a go. I repeat, Plan B is a go. Start prepping a crime scene. Like we discussed. Remote, staged accident. Oh, and Corvo, make it for two. Just improvise. Miss Burnwood.
You rolled out the red carpet just for me? Don, you shouldn't have.
So confident, even in defeat. I suppose you're not used to danger, always safe behind your screens. Just tell me one thing before we part ways.
Why me?
Why you? Why would Edwards trust you? Please. It will keep me awake at nights, and I'm 65. I get up 4 times to piss as it is.
Oh, it's simple, really. Edwards is proud. He considers himself the cleverest man alive, and yet we tricked him on Isle of Scale, and it's eating him up. He needs to win. Full, unequivocal victory. My recruitment was just the feather in his cap. By the way, you were right about one thing.
Yeah? I'm all ears.
If it's any consolation, Don.
What are you
Your
doing, you
instincts were
asshole?
dead on.
Don't just stand there!
Will be conscious.
Shoot her!
And I will make it my mission to tear down Providence brick by brick. Finish it.
Such a good boy.
Well done, 47. Better get rid of the body. Won't be long before they come looking. When you're done, meet them on the dance floor. Oh, and dress appropriately.
Do I know him?
47.
It's done. Now what?
Now, we strike at the heart.
Edwards. You know how to find him, don't you?
Why, Edwards finds you, 47. He is untraceable, and he never lets you forget it. He is cocky, and that will be his downfall.
What's the plan?
Too many eyes. Meet me at the Olive Grove at sunset. One last tango, 47. How did you know?
Your deal. That kind of power always comes with a price. What's yours?
I think you know. I am sorry. This is a necessary evil.
What have you done?
Ether brand neurotoxin. Transfers by touch. See, Edwards learns by his mistakes, 47. And as you've clearly demonstrated,
Huh. The rich scratch their asses too when they think nobody's watching.
Don't be crude. Pay attention. Yates wants us on high alert.
We've been at this for months. Ever since the 1% killings began. Nothing's gonna happen.
I know. But when you start thinking like that, that's when it does.
What are we on the lookout for anyway?
Yates didn't say. Just a standby for a picture ID and a kill order.
Fine. I'll just...
Don Yates has the snipers on high alert. They await a picture ID and kill order from the guards on the ground. Yates himself is clearly off limits, but Tamara Vidal is a different matter.
Practice my lip reading.
What's up, yo?
So annoying.
Hey, soldado! Is this much action?
Váyase a la mierda.
Ay, Dios mío, pero ¿qué es esta mierda? Oiga, vuélvame a ver cuando le estoy hablando. I'm talking to you.
sure they're up for this? I don't want to piss off someone who could take my head off from 1,000 yards away.
They're bored out of their wits. Go on, just pick something.
Falcon, I have a target request.
Standing by for visual ID. Use your camera. Over.
Falcon, sending target ID. Over.
Copy that. Standing by for the go order. Over.
Take the shot.
Target is down. Over.
Falcon, I have a confirmed security threat. This is no drill. Over.
I don't have a clear shot. Reposition target into line of sight. Over.
Corvo, got a message from the boss. Who's he called?
Let me guess, the Burnwood woman. That's right.
Our Cabernet Sauvignon is renowned for its complexity. You're likely... Weird.
Ma'am, enjoying the party?
A bit crowded for my taste.
He had some of the men
Have you been down to the gardens? It's remote,
You know,
quiet.
like a big
You'd
plastic
like it.
sheet
Bring your friend.
for the
I
floor.
might just do that.
What's he doing up there?
She could use a bit of downtime. If only it weren't for the muscle. They follow us everywhere,
young
I'm
man.
afraid.
Where
With
there's a
straight
will,
back.
there's
Did
a
something
way.
about that posture.
Excuse me.
The cannons really occupy the middle of the palette.
Huh.
Say, since you're not leaving my side, would you mind slipping down to the garden?
Yeah. Oh, in fact, a couple of spots come.
Ah, yes. The vilification of smoking. A bit of systemic nudging and public opinion goes flat on his back.
A particularly well...
Bunch of lemmings.
You'll find that...
Anyway, sleep away.
Hold on.
I'm serious.
Target just reappeared. Confirm kill order. Over.
You've done some harrowing things. Don't tell me you...
No, not even once. I don't much
Take
care
the
for
shot.
dying. And hey, perhaps we never need to.
Target is down. Over.
Target down. It feels different up close.
You liked her.
She had a lot to answer for, and she would have become a threat, I'm sure of that. It's just... you're not supposed to get to know them, are you?
Well, better get on with it, 47. Next up, John.
Okay. What are you, crazy? Enough with the local stuff.
He can't be serious. He just can't. Doesn't seem it.
How with your own eyes, darling. Are you trying to get
Listen to this. I am making Diana my representative. His faculties? This woman will surely be our downfall. You don't think
Why don't you think so?
Yeah, hey, excuse me?
Mr. Yates, I have your files right here.
About time. You can set up shop in the ground floor guest room. I'll be right with you.
No lo creo.
All right. You're on the clock, Aaron. Dazzle me. What do we got on Burnwood?
She's an orphan. Parents killed by one of our clients, Blue Seed Pharmaceuticals. The experience taught her to seek justice outside the system. Would you like me to go through her records? They're quite extensive.
Well, somebody did their homework. No, just her involvement in the 1% killings. Starting with our clients. Details, please. The gorier, the better.
Well, here's one that might interest you. Janus, a retired KGB spy master, is eliminated in his adopted hometown of Whittleton Creek, Vermont, along with his bodyguard, a former Secret Service agent. The methods in question are quite ingenious.
Yes. I suppose you're right.
Senora Yates, I found this. Patrolling. It's about your husband. You might want to take a look.
Thank you. The hell is this? No. No, it can't be. He didn't. He couldn't have. Bastard! Don! Oh, no!
Valentina? What's wrong? You look upset.
Don, what did you do? Tell me you didn't.
Do what? I don't understand.
Semaphore. The data leak. It was you. It was you all along. So stupid. Why didn't I see it before? You leaked the document so you could win your stupid case. You didn't care that my career would be destroyed. My reputation dragged through the mud. You're Don Cojones Yates, and Don Yates never loses a case, no matter the cost.
My love, it was... I didn't mean for you to...
What did you just call me? Are you insane, Don? How can you claim to love somebody and then destroy their world with the flick of a pen?
It was just business. You know the game, Valentina. You know how it's played.
There's a limit. There is always a limit.
No. The old Valentina, she would have understood. But you've been down here for too long, my love. You've grown soft.
Bastard. How's this for soft?
No!
Don, get up. Get back up here. With what?
Looking good, man. Looking good.
Soldado. Bullshit. Better just repost it. Understood why people follow.
careful. Don't be too rough or you will fall.
Hey, yo, what's up?
No. How could you let this happen? My harvest! My beautiful vintage! Double the garden straight down. Stop. Stop. You were shooting too. I didn't never even got to my shoe. No!
That's just great. Just stellar work, everybody. You've really gone above and beyond. Truly world class. Who was it then? Which of you ear-defining geniuses just poured half the goddamn harvest into the drain? Please, I'm dying to know.
Why?
No? You? No one wants to own up to this visionary piece of performance art that I can only assume is a bold and poignant tribute to man's boundless stupidity. You see? Who wants to tell my wife? Who wants to break the news to sweet Valentina that someone took a giant hit?
Looks like an accident. I'm sure of it.
I'm not... Hey, I see what you're doing. Let go of the son of a bitch. Levanta las manos. Put your hands up. You stupid. Put your hands up. Stop right there, motherfucker!